Hello, I'm making series of videos exploring literature and poetry for the nations that are partaking in this year's World Cup. Today I'll talk about USA. Cage Bird by Maya Angelou. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wing in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The cage bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the cage bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on a dawn-bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But a cage bird stands on the grave of dreams, his shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. Cage bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the cage bird sings of freedom. Whew. I tried my best to recreate her prose or her speaking tone. She has a very unique melodic way of speaking and talking and reading her poems out loud. I tried my best. I did a little bit of research or like an author spotlight on Maya Angelou when I was a sophomore in high school. So this was a very kind of circle back in the moment for me. And yeah, Maya Angelou, there's a lot of brilliant American poet and authors, and I feel like we really have a very rich history on literature and poetry, things of that nature. But for me, before even making the series, I knew that I wanted to talk about Maya Angelou. So I'm very happy, and this is one of my favorite poems from Maya Angelou. So yeah, and I'll do a quick brief history on Maya. She is originally from St. Louis. She had a very broad career. She was a singer, a dancer, an actress, a composer. She was also Hollywood's first female black director, I believe. But she became, for obvious reason, very famous for her writing, her editing, and a very outspoken civil rights activist. I believe she worked with Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X around that time. She was an educator and also served as a professor at Wake Forest University. So yeah, Maya Angelou has always been a big inspiration to me since high school. I always kind of enjoyed her works. I always enjoyed her literature, especially a lot of her short essays. Also saw her as a very big, formative activist and also a voice of speaking against injustice for her and for people of color at that time, and still till her dying days. So once again, big inspiration. I'm really happy that I was able to explore Maya Angelou again in a TikTok video format. So thank you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.